what's up? This is Optibottom coming at you with another video review. This time I bring you what you see right here. Now obviously I'm not going to be doing a full-on review of this. I did review this guy a while back. They are re-releasing it, and I'll put links to where you can purchase the re-release of this. It's fantastic. It's out right now, and it's absolutely glorious. But I got the first one, so what are you going to do? But this review is focusing on this. When they re-released this guy, they decided to include the missile launchers, which I have here, but they're from my original G1 figure. What City Commander and Fansprojects decided to do is release what they're calling the City Commander add-on set. They're continuing with the Parallax line. Warning, choking hazard, there's small parts and stuff. And all it really is this little paper-ish type of envelope, which is actually fairly nice. It's got a nice reflective surface on here. But it completes this figure. Now, the biggest thing is it comes with missile launchers, new weapons, and new faces. So I'm going to show that off. Let's get this opened up. You can buy this right now on tfsource.com. I'm going to put a link and all that fantastic stuff to where you can purchase this thing. It's only, the price on it is $11.95. It's not bad at all. So now we got it out of the packaging. I'm just going to seal this little guy, set that right back there. And what do we have here? Heavy cardboard instructions showing you basically what to do with the face. Well, no, it doesn't even mention the face bits on here, but I'll get to that in a minute. Missile launchers and the weapons, really nice. And here it is, bubble wrapped all up. Okay, first off, here is the gun, and this is really nice looking. I'm going to open this up here, get this out of the packaging. I really like the way this looks. If I can actually, well, I'm just going to rip the plastic, because who cares? This is really nice. And you have, oh, my cat wants to say hi. This is really nice looking. I really like the way this looks. Sharp. Alright. And then here are the alternate faces that I'm going to try and show off. That's pretty nice. Fairly nice on that one with an open mouth look. And then this one is an exact replica of the one that is already up there. But very nice that they include those little bits right there. And the pièce de résistance, the missile launcher. And these are fairly big. These are bigger than I thought they were going to be. Let me kind of zoom out here. I'm really liking what Fansprojects does with their stuff, and it's very nice that they decided to include these as a separate set. Nice missiles. They don't fire. There's no spring mechanism in there for them to fire, so that's a little unfortunate, but overall though, can't complain. Alright, so there's that one. And oh, tape everywhere, tape. I'm just gonna rip it. Alright, so now we have all this garbage. We're gonna throw this garbage away. In the garbage. Here's the missile launchers. Now, what we do, I'm gonna set this off to the back side here. First, I'm gonna show you him here in the robot mode for him. I'm gonna remove my G1 missile launchers, which I'm so happy I can actually put these back on my G1 figure now. And they're actually a fairly nice representation. If you look at the missiles, it's very close to how they're actually molded. I mean, when you look at it, this is a little bit more red than this one is. This has a little bit of an orange tinge to it, but very nice representation. So I don't want to get those mixed up. Here we go. Alright. So there's that. And now there are little plugs, as you saw. So you just plug that right in there. How well does that go in there? Well, that goes in there very well. Snaps right in. And, oh, that one doesn't. Now this one doesn't stay in very, very well. That's not good. I hope that's only on mine. But this one snaps in very nicely. This one doesn't. Let me try. What about if I put it? No. Yeah, the hole on mine is a little bit bigger, I think. And now that I put this in, it doesn't snap as well, as loud as it did last time. But I mean, overall though, they fit in here better than what these ones did. I actually had to put a little bit of glue on here to be able to get it to stay in there. That actually kind of bums me out that they don't stay in there a little bit better. But overall though, I mean, still very nice looking. Very nice looking indeed. Now, looking at his rifle, I'm going to move him off to the back. Looking at his rifle, it has a bit of a, what I'm going to say is like an automorph. If you move this down, this will kind of move that forward. And now this one here is the Ultra Magnus rifle. He holds this just in regular Ultra Magnus mode, and I'll show that off here in a second. But when you fold this back in, and you fold that back down, and then you push this in, this is the City Commander rifle. And as you see, very nice. This is the original G1. Very nice. And when you would flip this over, this would be regular Ultra Magnus. Super Ultra Magnus. Regular Ultra Magnus. One thing, like I said, you transform it and it flips it around. So again, rotate. Regular Ultra Magnus, regular Ultra Magnus. I really like the way they do this. I think it's really, it's very simple, but it's fun, and it makes it enjoyable, and I really like that. So here's the regular Ultra Magnus as the City Commander. How does he hold it? Well, let's see. How well does he hold it? He holds it in there fairly well. Very nice. And you have, and this is the other one, so you have big mamma jamma guns here. Although this arm's a little loose. Very nice. I am a little bit disappointed that that doesn't stay in there quite as well. I mean, that's fairly loose. I still highly recommend this. These aren't necessarily toys that you're going to want to play with. They're display pieces. So this is going to display very, very nicely. And as you can see, here's regular Ultra Magnus holding the Magnus gun. Very nice gun, like I said. I really like it. It fits very nicely with this figure. Very much like a Prime, Optimus Prime type of a gun, but I absolutely love the way this thing looks, and I'm almost sold on this thing alone. And here you have the City Commander set in his vehicle mode. As you can see, the missile launchers are here on the side. Now, before, when I had the original G1, there was no place for me to store these. So it's nice that these are actually able to display inside the vehicle mode. I really like the way that looks. Now, the way they actually tab in is actually fairly simple. There's a little groove on both sides of this, and he actually has little slots on both sides, but I don't think you can use this side because that's there. But at any rate, all you do is just slide that on there. It's not much of a tab. I mean, as you can see, I mean, that's a fairly small tab, and you have to look. It's a small tab, but again, display purposes, people. Display purposes. Very nice looking. I really love the way this vehicle mode looks now with these in here. The robot mode looked great when I was displaying them with these things, but now that I have this, I'm loving it all that much more. This cannon here can kind of peg in here, and you can kind of get like a little thing going on there. But overall though, beautiful mode. Now I'm going to show you how these faces work. Okay, and here you have the City Commander chest piece with the head that's attached to it. Now, to actually replace the face... Now, at first I thought these faces were useless. I thought that they would not be able to be used with the old version like I had, but in fact, I was wrong. All you have to do is just kind of twist and pop the head off. It pegs in there with that little red peg, and it goes right in there. When you have it off like this, underneath, and I'm going to kind of zoom in as much as possible. Now, Tyler showed this off. My good friend JT Mitchell showed this off and was, unfortunately, had to scratch his a little bit. Mine, what you want to do, just grab hold of the chin, and as you can see, it just slides. Oops. It slides right out. And you can replace it with one of the three faces that he came with. So there's that one with his mouth open. Kind of neat, like he's about to get shot. And again, it just pulls right out. The other face is identical to the original, so I'm not going to bother with that one. And then this one is kind of, it reminds me more of an Optimus Prime type of thing, but since Magnus was a repaint of Optimus Prime, and the actual Magnus figure has that face, there it is. So that's pretty nice as well. This one actually might be a little bit harder to get out. And in fact it is, because there's no real chin to grab onto. So I'm just going to take a little thing right here, just kind of push it from the top bit, and wiggle, and there it comes. Now I'm going to put the regular face back in there, but there's the faces for 'em, and again, really nice that they included those. I really like that feature. And here you have him back, minus his gun, side by side, looking fantastic, and my G1 Ultra Magnus has his missiles back. Thanks to Fansprojects, thanks to TF Source, $11.95. You can't go wrong for this thing. The cheapest shipping option, I think this cost me less than $20 to get, and it completes this figure. It makes it a fantastic addition to your collection. They also have the City Commander set coming out. Definitely check out both. The looseness of these, you can put very, very little amount of super glue around here. Very, very little amount. Allow it a full day to dry, and then when you put it back in there, it'll probably be nice and stiff. So that'll fix that problem real quick. So until next time, guys, thank you for tuning in. Please check this set out. It's well worth the money. I highly recommend it. Until next time, this is Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.